Hello, good people. This is Sam here at She Does the Most, and today I have a little bit of a haul setup of an item that I am really excited for. So this is my practice in budget opulence, and I think that you can get pretty much anything you want that looks really good, that is in a price range that you are comfortable with. So here I have a purchase from Amazon, and it is a beautiful fountain pen. So I have a pen here from Jinhao, and it is an extra fine nib with a converter, and it is their 100 classic pen edition, and this color is called milk white. Now this is not very white at all. It's really creamy with some marbling, with gold and black. And I am going to light a candle for some ambiance. So I'm trying to decide which one I want to do. This is the last couple of weeks of summer, and I want to use up all of these summer scents before we move into fall. And although I really like the black, I can probably use this around Halloween time. So I am going to burn this candle. The scent is Island Breeze, and it smells so good. This candle is by Scented Corner, and I will link their shop in the description box. But we can just get that going. I love the crackling sound. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that very well, but this is beautiful and smells so great. So I have this pen here, and we're gonna open it up. So this top doesn't just pop open. You have to screw it open. And here we have this pen. So for someone like me that is no pen expert and definitely a fountain pen novice, I'm gonna just go over the anatomy of a fountain pen. So here we have the cap, and this is just the clip, like in a standard pen. On this, we have the nib, and this is what the ink comes down through. This is also what you use to fill it. We have the grip right here, and then this bottom section is called the barrel. And so this also screws open. And this is a converter. And this is where you will see and house the ink. Okay? So I had to watch a YouTube video in order to film this YouTube video on how to fill one of these pens, because I had absolutely no idea. So my understanding is that you just dip the tip here in the ink, and then you twist this, and you see how there's this line right here. It's supposed to suck the ink up and fill this barrel section, and then you screw this back on. So we are going to go through this together, and hopefully it works out well. Okay, so I am going to slide this out of the way, and I'm going to put something down on my table. This is just a random cork board that I have, but I am super nervous about getting ink on my desk, especially since it's such a light color. So I purchased this ink here from Amazon. I have absolutely no idea if it is a good brand. It had some mixed reviews, so we will see. It is a black ink. I am not sure if you are supposed to mix this, but I'm assuming you are, in case the ink like all settles to the bottom. And this is just standard in the color black. and this will also be linked below. So this bottle should last me quite a long time. I have some paper towel here, not sure if I will need it, and we can jump right in. Okay, so I'm gonna open this guy up, and I am not sure how far I need to dip this. So we'll kind of play it by ear. Maybe I will dip it up to this hole right here. And I am twisting this top portion. I don't see anything yet, and it is not filling. So I'm gonna bring it back down. I dip it in a lot further, all the way. And I'm gonna twist and turn again. Oh, I see it, guys. Yep, there's ink. Okay, so we can see there's the ink right there. Okay, I'm gonna lay this on the metal side. Didn't get anything on myself. Package that ink back up, and I am just gonna wipe off all of this excess. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do. And then I want to wipe this handle part because I'm not sure how deep I dipped it in. That is a lot coming out. Okay. So now I am going to screw this back on. And I think that's it. From what I understand, that is the filling process. So before we do a pen test on a piece of paper, I actually have something else to compare it to. So if we're talking about budget opulence, this pen is only $20. In the fountain pen world, super, super affordable, right? And really gorgeous. But it could get a little bit more affordable. So I haven't seen too many people haul these, but at the Dollar Tree, I saw these calligraphy pens. And so I don't know why they popped up. It's like as soon as I thought about getting a fountain pen, all of a sudden I saw these. So they're not calling it a fountain pen, but it looks very similar. So I have two of them. I'm not going to open this one because I'm going to use this as a giveaway. So if you comment calligraphy pen in the comment section and you're subscribed to my channel, you'll be entered into a chance to win this pen. But I am going to open up this one because this is the one that I'll be keeping for myself. So in here we have the pen, and we have the cap, and we have these two ink cartridges. Okay, so this is another way that fountain pens can be filled, is with these little cartridges. I am not sure if this is refillable, but once I empty one, I can definitely try it out to see. Okay, so there are instructions on the back of this one. So I didn't need to actually look it up. It just says open the barrel, insert the cartridge, insert tightly to avoid leaking, and then close the pen, screw it back on. And then it said it may take a few minutes for the ink to reach the nib. So this, let's see how this top goes on. Okay, so this is not a screw top. You just pull it open, similar construction. This section you do twist. You twist it and you insert, see it has that little section inside. You insert it in there. So I'm gonna take one of these ink cartridges, still black. Oh, it made a little clicking noise. So I'm assuming it is inserted, and then I am going to twist it shut. Now, it does say that it can take a few minutes. I'm not sure if you need to shake it down in order for the ink to get down there, and then I will put this aside for when it runs out. So we can do a little side-by-side comparison of the two. This one is a little shorter and a little thinner. I actually really like thin pens, so I don't think that I will have a problem with this at all. It has a little section right here, I'm assuming, for you to put your finger, and it tells you how to hold it when you're writing. Let's compare what the insides look like. So this is the top, a lot thinner. This one is gold in color, but it is a steel nib, as gold nibs are really expensive. This is what it looks like on the side. Underneath looks quite different as well, probably because this is the filling mechanism, right? This doesn't have that, so it doesn't need it. I see a little bit of black at the tip, so I think the ink made its way through. I've never written with a fountain pen. This is my first time even seeing a fountain pen in person. So I'm assuming if you hold this one like this, then you are supposed to hold this one like that in order to write. But we will try it out and see. I'm going to get this paper that I purchased on Amazon for my new A5 planner system. And we're just gonna see, they said that every fountain pen is not good for every type of paper. So we will see how it does with this. I did want this pen for my planner, but if it doesn't work, that's fine. I can use it for journaling. I can use it for writing letters. I can use it in my Bible study booklet. So there are other places that I can use it. So let's get started. I'm kind of excited. I don't write like straight, so hopefully it's not very annoying, but my paper has to be significantly to the side. So let's see, what should I write? Maybe the month. We will do August. Oh, it's so great. The ink is really nice. There was some complaints on Amazon. Look at that. It doesn't go through. You can't even see it. This is awesome. Because the point, I don't know where my camera is going. Because the point is so fine, this is not a great pen for like the fancy calligraphies. But it writes really well. I don't know what I was expecting, but just successfully being able to write on a piece of paper is awesome. There's not all of this leakiness. I was really worried that it would be super messy, but it isn't. So I can close that up, and then let's see with this guy. This is almost identical, right? And sorry guys, my script is not great. It's a little scratchy, but it looks like it's a extra fine point as well. But it's not so scratchy that it's like tearing up my paper by any means. But this is really cool. And there's like a speck of black, but it's not from the ink bleeding through. It's just a speck on the paper. But you can't see anything through it, which means that this is going to be great for my planner. And so you too can have a beautiful fountain pen. You know, if all of these colors is not your style, which this is definitely not my style, you can paint the outside of it, I'm sure. And if you paint this a solid color, it would be really gorgeous. So that is pretty much it in a nutshell for comparing my Jinhao $20 Amazon fountain pen, my first fountain pen. I'm not sure if I'm going to be building a collection, but an affordable fountain pen, and then also this Calligraphy, which for all intents and purposes is a fountain pen, from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. And they work perfectly well on my planner paper. It's not a super thick paper. It's really nothing special. They will all be linked below. And so that is all that I have. Bye guys, and I will see you in the next one. You have to say it, baby.